In neighborhoods where need is great and resources are few, hope often comes from hands willing to serve. Kenya is home to some of the most resilient communities in East Africa, places where daily life demands courage, faith, and perseverance. This year, the Human Development Fund traveled to Kenya, a 5-day journey dedicated to uplifting communities, listening to their stories, and delivering support where it matters most.
There's no repayment for what we're doing today. Like, there's no repayment. Like, you don't go and then you get some kind of like monetary or whatever repayment. This is something that you do, and you're literally here sincerely for Allah's command alone.
Our journey began in Kibera, one of the largest and most challenging urban settlements in the world. Here, in a place where resources are scarce but the spirit is strong, HDF visited a special needs center filled with children whose determination shines through every obstacle they face.
The ladies who came to start the center, they themselves, each individual has a special child. Some of them actually have 2 special children. So they wanted something that would be able to assist themselves and also assist the community in South Sea and everyone that is around South Sea. They opened a center where it could provide speech therapy, it could provide physiotherapy, and also classes for the children to be able to learn.
We spent the day interacting, playing, and simply being present with them, offering encouragement, companionship, and a reminder that they matter. From there, we joined the orphans of Kibera for a day of activities.
Here with some of the orphans that HDF is sponsoring. These orphans live in very meager conditions. They've lost one or both parents. We have a program for them here. We're going to have a game of soccer. Alhamdulillah, they got some of their food.
We played soccer in the dusty fields that they turned to playgrounds, shared meals, and laughed together as they drew pictures and proudly showed us their artwork. For these children, moments like this don't come often, and the joy we saw on their faces reflected just as much as it meant. But to understand Kibera, you must step inside the homes of his families, and so we did. We walked through the narrow alleyways, entering small homes where families shared honest, emotional testimonies about their daily struggles, limited food, unstable income, health challenges, and uncertainty about the future.
So the situation is like she pays, like you heard, 3,000 Kenyan shillings in rent, for the place, and 300 in electricity and 100 in water. So you can see she has to sort of negotiate with the homeowner when it comes to rent, so that she doesn't get kicked out. Because you remember we talked about the amount of profit she makes is not really sustainable, For such a small place, you can imagine 3,000 shillings and then your business is not quite bringing back what needs to sustain you. So you have to negotiate with the homeowner. And sometimes you can come home and you find he's locked the place. So even the kids themselves, they don't know where to go, they don't know where to do it. You can find your stuff has been removed from the house and placed outside. So that's the situation.
زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا.
The next day, we traveled to the Islamic University of Kenya, where hope lives in the hearts of the young men and women committed to building better futures. HDF hosted a special assembly awarding additional scholarships and extending educational support to students who rely on the assistance to continue their studies.
I was selected and sponsored by this amazing organization, and from that moment, everything changed. Because of HDA, I was able to continue my education with confidence and hope. I no longer had to carry the burden of worrying how I will afford my school fees or basic needs.
The love, care, and encouragement I have received from HDF have truly touched my heart. Today I am proud to say that I am continuing with my studies with confidence and purpose.
One by one, students shared heartfelt messages expressing how HDF sponsorship have changed their lives.
وإنا لكم يوم الأمام. I want to say that inshallah we will increase to 50 students inshallah to the scholarship program, and we will inshallah support the additional projects that is being requested inshallah ta'ala. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Our journey then continued toward Namanga. There, we visited an orphanage filled with children whose resilience reflects a strength that only Allah can place in their heart. They greeted us with a beautiful nasheed, their voices rising with faith and purity, reminding us of the Prophet's love and honor for them. We spent time playing soccer with them, laughing, connecting, sharing moments of joy that felt like family. Their laughter and energy filling every corner of the yard, turning a simple game into a celebration of hope. In their smiles, in their voices, and in their laughter, we saw the power of attention, care, and connection. Small moments that make a world of difference for children who have known so much hardship.
Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Brother Abdullah Ibrahim with the Human Development Fund. We had a wonderful day here at the Namanga Orphanage, right here on the border of Kenya and Tanzania. Alhamdulillah, we were able to join the children in a ceremony where they were able to sing to us and share nasheed with us. Alhamdulillah, we were able to play soccer with them. We were able to have different activities and even be able to serve them food. Today happens to actually be the same day as their medical clinic. So part of the Orphans program is several things. We provide education, shelter, food, and then as well as quarterly medical checkups. So today happens to be the day that we have the medical consultation for the children. So the children will go, station by station, and they'll be evaluated by doctors. And if there's anything that's needed within the hospital, whether it's blood work, imaging, or anything further than that, then we do provide that for the children as well.
The next morning, our journey then carried us to the coast of Kenya, to the historic island of Lamu. After a short flight and a rugged boat ride across open water, we reached the remote village of Mepplute, a community full of warmth, but weighed down by a hardship none of us should have to face. Before this well, families walked more than 20 kilometers just to reach fresh water. But on this day, by the mercy of Allah, everything changed. HDF inaugurated a brand new water well, a sadaqah jariyah built in the honor of a beloved sister. And the moment the water began to flow, the whole village came out. Children ran with pure joy, laughing, playing, splashing their hands in the first drops of water that this village can call their own.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We just wanted to send a video sharing the beautiful project that was done on behalf of our dear beloved sister Yasmin Abu Nammus. May Allah Ta'ala have abundant mercy upon her. Isra Dahbur and her friends and the larger community and family, mashallah, they came together and donated this beautiful sadaqah jariyah. Here, a water well that was dug and that was inaugurated today in the southeast area of Kenya in Mepplute, which is giving water. You can see all these children that are having such an incredible time here. And at this moment, we have yaqeen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sharing this beautiful moment with Yasmin in her resting place. We ask, oh Allah, that you bless her with all of the khair that comes from this sadaqah jariyah. Oh Allah, we ask you that you make the relief that she feels and that the entrance she has into paradise, that this is a contribution to that. We ask you, O Allah, that all of the khair and all of the life and all of the growth that occurs in this village, in this area as a result of the sadaqah jariyah, that the reward is copied and given to Yasmin. And we ask you, O Allah, that you allow this to be from what the Prophet ﷺ says, which is the best of charity, and that Yasmin is able to benefit from this as she is awaiting her entrance into Jannah. O Allah, we ask you to accept. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
The happiness was undeniable. It wasn't just water that flowed that day. It was relief, dignity, and hope. After inaugurating the water well in Mepplute, our team continued the mission by visiting patients who had recently undergone cataract surgery. One by one, we removed their bandages, cleaned their eyes, and provided protective sunglasses. For many of them, this was the first time in years, or even their entire lives, that they can see clearly.
It affected my daily life because I could not make some good judgments while walking or while riding my motorbike sometimes.
Some had been unable to work. Some had never seen the faces of their loved ones. Simple tasks had become impossible. But on this day, vision returned, and with it came relief, gratitude, and the chance to reclaim parts of their life that had been lost. Immediately after the post-ops, HDF carried out its disability support program, a program dedicated to supporting individuals with severe mobility challenges. Many had no reliable way to move around on their own. Among them was Hawa, a 7-year-old girl born with cerebral palsy. Receiving her first wheelchair meant more than mobility. It meant dignity, independence, and the chance to navigate her road without pain.
Alhamdulillah, now she's able to sit on here and we can move her around easily. She said, otherwise, it would have been very difficult. Yeah, now she can go to school. We can take her back and forth. Otherwise, she moves with her hands, right? And she's scraping on the ground. She said, and she gets injuries, and the injuries take a while to heal. So having the wheelchair allows her to move, and she'll be pushed, you know?
For Hawa and so many others, these wheelchairs were not just equipment. They were life-changing tools that opened the door to a new chapter. With the program complete, our team traveled back to Nairobi to close the mission. We gathered with the Kenyan and East African HDF team, alongside Sheikh Yahya Rabbi, Sheikh Naif, Sheikh Arab, and Ustad Abdurrahman Murphy, to review each project and reflect on the work accomplished over the 5 days. It was a moment to look back at every community visited, every child met, every patient helped, and every life touched. A reminder that the impact of this journey extends far beyond the trip itself.
We take so much in our life for granted. Even us as a team, like when we're thirsty, we're able just to grab water, and it's at the tip of our fingertips. We can just, it's there. But for them to have to walk 20 kilometers just to grab water, I feel like the work that HDF has done, there's just so much more space that more needs to be done.